Today I want to talk to you about shining forth from Titus chapter 2, verse 11, where we read this. For the grace of God that brings salvation has appeared to all men. This brief statement of the Apostle Paul is in his letter to Titus, and it introduces a new thought. But even this starting line has a wonderful truth for us to consider. I'll read it again. For the grace of God that brings salvation has appeared to all men. Paul begins by speaking of the grace of God. We remember the greatness of God's grace, that undeserved favor and acceptance that God gives to those who put their trust in Jesus Christ. Here, Paul considered that the grace of God actually does something. It brings salvation. That's how great the favor and acceptance of God is. It changes the past, present, and future of the man or woman who receives it. In this sense, salvation isn't just a ticket to heaven. It means God's active power and life in the here and now, not just in the eternal future. Notice also that grace brings salvation. You don't go out and get salvation. It comes to you in the grace of God, and you have the opportunity to receive it by faith. That's one fundamental difference between Christianity and every other religion or faith system on earth. Many religions tell us how to find God and get something from Him. But biblical Christianity is the message of how God, by His grace, brought salvation to us. There is something wonderful in this short verse. Paul says that this grace of God that brings salvation has appeared to all men. Now, I see at least two beautiful things here. First, there is one gospel of grace for all men. God doesn't have a gospel of grace for some and a gospel of law or self-justification for others. All men and all women find salvation by the grace of God. The other beautiful thing here is the phrase that's translated has appeared. According to Adam Clarke, this is the ancient Greek word epiphano, and it means has shined out. Clarke also believes that this was a picture taken from the shining of the sun. Just as the sun rises in the east and makes its way across the entire globe, so the wonderful grace of God in Jesus Christ started in Jerusalem and began to shine over the entire human race. Just as with the grace of God, the light and the warmth of the sun is for the whole earth. But it does not shine upon the earth at all the same time, nor in the same intensity from place to place. Now, God shines forth His grace according to His wisdom and His plan, but we know that He always shines forth His grace through the Son of Righteousness, Jesus Christ. Did you know that's a title for Jesus in Malachi chapter 4, verse 2? He is the Son of Righteousness. So seek Jesus, trust Jesus, and let the sunshine of His grace shine on you today.